going?
How's it going, sir?
Not too bad, man. So we got reports that you were in bank filming, causing a ruckus.
That's not true.
That's not true?
No.
So if I go ask for video and they show me video footage of the bank, you weren't in there?
That's why I keep my own video, so people can't lie.
Okay. So bank doesn't want you on the property, okay?
What's your name, sir?
Officer Johnson.
Thanks. What's your badge number?
16139.
Appreciate that.
So you're not to go back to the bank, okay? You made people feel uncomfortable because you were filming them as they're coming out of the bank, getting in their way. They don't want you on the property, okay?
I was never on the property.
They said you were inside.
That's incorrect.
Okay. Well, the information I have is that you were inside filming people, the bank itself, and then looking in windows filming people. Okay? So you're not to go back to the bank or you will be arrested and charged with trespassing, okay? You understand?
I can understand why someone would be uncomfortable with you filming while they're in a bank, right? That's their private, confidential information, and they're punching into a bank.
What's your name, ma'am?
I'm Constable Carter,
Thank you. Can I get your badge number?
17526.
Thanks. Can I have an incident report for this as well?
I don't have the number.
Yeah, I can get you the incident report number.
Thanks. So what's the charge for filing a false police report?
There is no charge.
There's no charge at all?
I mean, if it was investigated as such, then so be it, but I have reason to believe that you were there.
I did.
Why else would they call?
Why don't you investigate that? Like you said, they have video, right?
Well, I'm talking to you first.
Well, I'm telling you I wasn't on their property. I
Okay.
was on the public sidewalk, in the public easement.
So they gave your description, matching to a T, that you were inside filming.
Yeah, that's incorrect. So what's the charge for a false police report?
Okay, man, so are you understanding that you're not to go in the bank now?
I was never in the bank.
Okay, but you understand, at this point, whether you've been in the bank or not, the bank doesn't want you there. So you're not welcome in the bank.
Constable Johnson, are you aware that it's a criminal offense to make a false police report?
Okay, well, I'll go
You should investigate that.
I will investigate. I will go talk to them after this, okay? But you understand that you can't go in the bank. If you're found in the bank again, you will be arrested and charged, okay?
Again? Why do you say again? I was never in the bank, Constable Johnson.
I'm relaying the information. Again, relaying the information that if you go in the bank...
Again, you said.
Okay, if you go in the bank, at this point on, you will be charged with trespassing, okay? I'll get you that incident number.
Thanks. Which car are you driving, Carter?
You got quite the setup there.
Thanks.
Are you filming for business or something?
Something like that?
Yeah. Probably a better way of making money at it than filming people in a bank, right?
And what would be a better way of making money than that?
There's lots of jobs for videographer, photographer.
Let me ask you a question, Carter. If that bank so happened to scam somebody, that specific branch, maybe somebody got scammed out of some money or something like that, would the CIBC be allowed, the CBC, would they be allowed to come and do a news report about that, like a journalist report, and take pictures and video of the bank for B-roll footage?
That's not what we're investigating right now. Right now what we're investigating is a call with people being concerned that you are filming them while they're entering their private confidential bank information.
And that's what the CBC would do if they were investigating something.
Nobody's arresting you. We're not saying anything right now. We're just saying that there was calls for complaints, and that's why we're here. We're just talking to you.
I'm an independent journalist doing a story about the town, and that bank was a part of it.
Sure.
I have every right to do that. Was never inside the bank.
All we're doing is letting you know that there was complaints made against you, right? And
All you're doing is threatening me with trespassing.
I haven't made any threats to you, have I?
Your partner has.
It's not a threat, it's just the fact of the matter. Okay, what's your name, man?
I don't want to give my name right now. You guys approached me not very nicely. I actually had an encounter with the OPP at the city hall. I gave them my name. They were pretty professional and very nice to me.
Okay, man. So
You not so much though, Johnson.
Okay, so the occurrence number, do you want it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. 68182.
68182.
Follow, and that predecessor to that is Echo 2515.
Echo 2515.
Okay, with the last 5 digits I gave you. Okay, have a good day. Don't go to the bank.
Yeah, don't turn off your body cam when you talk to them, all right, Johnson? I'll meet you over there.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
No, you won't.
Oh, I'm not allowed on the public sidewalk over there?
Allowed sidewalk?
Oh, thanks. Okay, I'll see you there then.
I already spoken to the bank, alright? I already spoke to them. I was with them while he was looking for you.
The Officer Johnson there seems to think that I'm not allowed to be in front of the bank on the sidewalk.
What my report was that you were inside the door.
So you should investigate a false police report, Carter.
We are investigating the call that we have. I've talked to you and I've spoken to them. It's a matter of he said, she said at this point.
Well, I've got video evidence of it. Do they?
Pardon me?
I've got video evidence of it, do they?
Do you want to send me your video evidence? Because I'll
Sure, give me your email.
I'll take your information. I can send it through an email or a text. You want to provide me?
No, I'd rather provide it to you. What's your email?
No, I will. How it works is I send you the link. You click on the link and it goes right to the police report. So I can send it through to you through a phone number or an email.
No, thank you. I can just email it to you if you give me your email. Because I know you have a personal email. Not a personal, but a work email. You all do.
Then you want to send me the actual thing? Like I said, you can provide an email.
Oh, I'll be getting the body cam footage as well.
Then you're right.
I genuinely hope you investigate a false police report, Carter. So I was never on their property. Not once.
Well, you're not being correct with anything at this point, are you?
Yeah, but I hope they are. You made a false police report, wasting your time.
All right, man. Free to go.
I always was free to go. I was never detained, was I?
Nope.
So you're gonna investigate that false police report, Johnson?
Have a good day.
You really shouldn't have people calling police for no reason.
You got nothing better to do, buddy?
I got nothing better to do. Are you belittling me now, Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What stands out in this situation is that officers approached, physically restrained the cameraman's hands, and forced his camera to the ground, even though he was operating on a public sidewalk, largely because they felt nervous and viewed his presence as unusual. Their actions were justified under claims of officer safety and checking for weapons, but legally, recording in public does not automatically create reasonable suspicion sufficient to justify a detention or the seizure of someone's personal property. The cameraman initially exercised his right to remain silent and later argued to defend his individual rights throughout the encounter. If you agree with this man's position, leave the number 5 in the comments section below.
Check it out. See some safety.
Everything okay?
Yes,
Okay. Film with me. My car.
our car.
Our car? Why is this our car?
Because the city's car, New York City car.
Yeah, but you don't drive it, so it's not.
No,
our
because I don't work here. It's everybody's car.
It's not.
We own it.
No, you don't.
The city of New York owns
Why
it
are you filming?
because it's a public vehicle.
Why are you filming my possessions inside of the car?
I don't know what's what. I'm just filming whatever I can see from public. You don't have nothing to hide, right?
Hello? Hello?
Seats are all beat up.
I'm talking to you.
I'm ignoring you.
Go, get out from the
No, thank you.
Get out. I
Who
don't
you-
care if you're recording. You're not
who you
supposed to
talking
be
to
here.
like
I'm
that?
talking to you. Get out from the. Stop looking into the officer's cars. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get out from the car. Stay
Get
away
out from the
car.
sidewalk?
No, from the car. You were looking inside the car.
So?
You cannot be doing that.
Why not?
Stay away from here.
Is it against the law?
It is against the law. You thought you were looking inside the cars. I don't know if
So?
you want to vandalize. Stay away from the car, sir.
You don't
I don't
know?
care if you're recording. I'm recording too.
Okay, so let me get your card.
Well, get away from the cars and I give you a card.
Mm-mm.
Well, I'm not
It don't
telling
work
you.
like that.
Well, it doesn't work how you want to say it.
It
either.
does.
All right,
It
I don't
does,
care.
'cause right
I don't
now-
care. Sir.
Right now?
Sir, I
ma'am,
don't care.
ma'am,
Sir, I don't care.
ma'am.
Sir, I
You
don't
came
care.
up to me to be disrespectful?
Sir, you looking
You
inside
came
the
up-
cars.
okay.
Why are you looking inside the
I'm
cars?
just gonna allow you to expose
Why are you
yourself.
looking inside
Go ahead,
the
expose
cars? Why
yourself.
are you I don't have
It doesn't
to.
matter
I don't
why.
care.
It doesn't matter
Yes,
why.
it does.
No,
You're
it
not
doesn't.
supposed to do that.
Says who?
This is property. It's private property.
No, it's
the
not.
NYPD. Yes, sir. Okay.
Who owns the NYPD?
You want to stay inside? Well,
Who
that's fine.
owns the
Okay,
NYPD?
stay away from the car.
No, thank you.
My things are there. He's looking inside the
What's
car.
up, man? So what?
He was looking inside
State
the
of
car.
crime.
I don't know if he wants to break a window.
State
or
of crime. State of
anything.
crime.
I don't know. The
State
door
of
was open,
crime.
and He's looking inside the car.
State of
I
crime.
don't know if you want
Did
to
you
break
witness a
window.
crime?
I don't know you.
Did you witness a crime?
I don't know your intentions, sir.
If you don't
I
witness
know
a crime, you have no
Sir,
authority
I don't
over
know
me.
your intentions. I said
You wanna be
step
rude,
away
let's
from
be
the
rude.
cars. I said step
Please
away
don't
from
touch
the
me.
cars.
Are you
I
getting
said
in the
step
car?
away from the cars. I
I'm
said
having a
step away from the
conversation.
cars. You're not having a conversation.
Did you witness a crime?
I don't know why.
Yes
your
or no?
intentions.
Yes
I
or
don't
no?
know why your
You don't know what
intentions
anybody's.
are.
You didn't ask me my
I'm
intentions.
not looking into people's
And you see what
cars.
I'm doing.
I'm not looking into people's
These
cars.
is our cars.
Sir.
New
Sir,
York Police Department.
sir,
That means
stay
New
up.
York
That's
owns
fine,
it.
sir.
That means my
You're not
tax dollars
looking
pay
inside the
for
car.
it. You
I
can't
don't
tell me
know
what to
your
do.
intentions. I don't know.
I'm
your
not. Am I
intentions.
detained?
All right, sir. And then,
Am I committing a crime?
sir, don't look inside
That means
the
you have
car.
no authority over me.
Sir.
I'm a free American, right?
All right, that's fine.
So why don't you
All I
respect my
said-
rights?
all I said was
Right now
to
I'm
stay away
protected.
from the cars.
Right now I'm protected by 3 people, 2 sergeants. I'm protected because I'm exercising my rights in
All I
public.
said was
So
to
why you
stop
not
looking
protecting me?
inside the car.
Why would you tell me that?
I said stop
Why would you
away.
tell me
I
that?
did say that.
Why?
I said because you cannot be looking
Says
inside
who?
the cars. All right, sir.
Is there a law against
Are you
it?
done? Are you done
Am I committing a
recording? Are
crime?
you done recording, sir? Are
Why you
done
guys don't let her know that I'm not doing anything wrong? No, she came out mad nasty, bossing me around, telling me I can't look at.
I said step away
So
from the
what?
car.
If I commit a crime, arrest me. If I commit a crime, you arrest me. I'm not committing a crime. I'm free. No, I didn't say nothing to you, ma'am. I didn't say nothing to you. You just can't control your ego. Your ego's all the way up here. You just have to say something to me, right? All I do is point the camera, ma'am. You expose your own attitude. I didn't give you that attitude. Did I give you that ego?
You know what you were doing.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
You know what you were doing.
Yeah,
Okay, are you done?
I'm testing to see my employees, because you work for me, respect my rights in public, and clearly you don't.
Are you done?
Clearly you don't. Are you done trying to intimidate me?
I'm not
Are you done trying to
intimidating
boss
you.
me around?
Are you done, sir?
You're trying
Are you
to
done? Are you
bully me
done?
out of my
Are you
rights.
done?
No,
Are
I'm
you
gonna be
done?
here for like
All
20
right,
more
let's
minutes,
step-
recording
I
the
have to go.
cars.
Excuse me.
There you go. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Trying to
You're
bully me
not
out of my
allowed to
First Amendment
record
right. Of course I
cars.
am.
You're not.
You're not allowed
Not
to
the
park the
cars.
cars on the sidewalk.
Not the cars.
Should I call the
Not the
Department of
cars.
Justice? Should I call the DOJ and let them know that the 44th precinct is still parking on the sidewalk? Yeah, just go back to work. Lose the ego. You done? I need your card. That's a right to know act. That's a law. I need your card. Yeah, I need her card. Since she tried to get me on lawful orders. Permiso, excuse me. I just need her card. That's it. I'm not a threat, sir. Clearly, my hands are full, right? I'm not detained. I can move anywhere. I'm not detained. I can move anywhere, sir.
Stay right there.
Have situational awareness, okay?
Stay right there.
Have situational
Wait, you
awareness.
gotta watch him because he
If I
wants
break
to
in,
wait.
then arrest me. That's it. Give me a card. They shouldn't even be parked on the sidewalk. Why didn't you enforce the law? I need her card. I don't even know who she is. Y'all don't enforce the law around here? Can I get your card? You gonna break the law too? You gonna break the law too? I need your card. All right. Guess y'all don't care about CCRB, right? No problem. You're breaking the law, officer. I need your card. Sergeant, I need that gentleman's card. He refused to identify himself. The gentleman that just walked right there, I need his card. Thank you. It's the law.
This situation never really needed to become tense. The cameraman was standing on a public sidewalk, and at no point did the officers clearly explain what law he was allegedly violating. Instead, the interaction turned into repeated commands without a clearly stated legal basis, followed by the officer refusing to identify himself when asked. Situations like this often escalate when personal authority replaces clear communication and a proper understanding of the law.
Carver County Sheriff's Office.
What?
Whoever's inside the Ford, could you come out, please? You're not in trouble. We just want to talk to you.
All right. Yep.
Hey, how's it going? Could you come on out of the car for me, please?
Yep. All
Carver
right.
County Sheriff's Office.
Okay. All right.
You're fine. You're not in trouble.
Yep. What's up?
You're good, sir. You're good.
What do you need?
Just do me a favor. Just don't reach around, though, please.
Reach around for what?
Can you come back over here?
You guys got a call or something?
You're okay. You're okay. You're just parked here
Right.
at the City Hall.
Anyone else in the vehicle?
No.
You're just parked here at the City Hall parking lot, all covered up. So just want to have a conversation with you. Do you mind going and talk to my partner for just a second?
All right. Can. Oh, all right.
Whose car is this?
It's mine.
It's yours.
Yeah. Just getting my belt buckle. Oh, you got to check inside.
I'm not looking. I'm just making sure there's no other people. That's it.
Yeah.
No worries.
Okay. Yeah. Is there what?
A10 come with second registration.
You notice something? Dude, what's the investigation about?
Hold on one second.
You gotta check things out.
Can you try Adam Queen Yellow 55?
See anything interesting in there?
Hey,
Before-
here's the deal. When I
Couldn't-
looked at your plate the first time, it read to me Adam Ocean Yellow 5545. I see now
Adam
that it's
Ocean?
Hugh as
Yeah.
Queen.
Yeah, it's.
And I didn't see that the first time until obviously when I ran the plate, it came back to a different vehicle.
Yeah.
So that's a little suspicious.
Yeah, I have this strap. I mean, you're looking at a distance or whatever.
Right.
And I mean, I have this strap here that it's supposed to prevent it from flipping up.
Right. And in
so,
the state of Minnesota, you can't obstruct the plate.
Yeah. Well, it's not. I didn't add this though. That's the thing. It's a part of the design. So it's something where like if I hit a bump and it flips up, that's more dangerous.
Right.
Than.
So do you have some ID on you today, sir?
Sure. I'll exchange IDs with you. Let's see yours.
Well, I'm.
Yeah, make sure that door doesn't shut because I got my key in there actually.
Absolutely.
All right. Do you have
So, because am I being detained for something? What's the investigation about?
Like I said, I was investigating the plate.
Okay.
Didn't match.
All right. What's the crime with that?
Now it's an obstructive plate.
Okay, and that's a crime. What?
In the state of Minnesota, you can't have
So is that a felony or a misdemeanor?
It'd be a misdemeanor.
Okay. All right. That's cool. Yeah.
So
Well, let's
do you
exchange some
have your
IDs.
ID?
What's everybody's name here anyway? You got E. Larson.
Sergeant Neil.
You're a sergeant? Okay.
Yep.
And then yeah, it's C or KUHNAU. And then I always see is FOY.
Yep.
You're just Foy?
Yep.
Okay, well I got all your names.
All right.
That's cool.
What's your name, sir?
Sure. Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm the owner of my car. So yeah, it's
Okay,
Travis.
so Travis.
Yep.
Travis, what's your last name?
Yeah, it's Heinz.
How do you spell it?
Oh, it's HEINZE.
HEIZE.
Well, what did it come back as?
Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what I told you. What it came back as?
Brings you to Minnesota.
Well, what are you guys doing here? I mean, you guys.
Well, we work here.
Yeah.
Do you live
Yeah,
in Minnesota?
I guess I'm kind of a worker here. Actually, I went to go check out that George Floyd memorial thing.
Yeah, what'd you think of it?
I bicycled about seven miles to get there. I parked a pretty good distance away, and I took this bicycle to get over there because I hear it's kind of dangerous. I don't know what to think of that. It's a little dangerous around the George Floyd area, I guess. Is this one of your guys' car? Is that a concern?
Oh, no.
I'm parked too close to one of your cars.
No, you're
I mean, what fool, what criminal would come into this parking lot? How many criminals have you caught in this? That pulled into this parking lot and just hung out. I mean,
Well, you'd be surprised.
Oh, I'd be surprised. I would be surprised if you had somebody. If you actually came across somebody.
How long have you been in Minnesota?
Not too long. I mean,
Plan on staying here for a while, or?
no, it gets a little cold. I'm not gonna stick around for the cold. Just traveling and just yeah. Like I saw that George Floyd. The George Floyd memorial thing. It's and I heard that there was like a shooting last night or over the night last night, not far from that memorial. I don't know.
I saw something on the news.
Okay, you're giving me blank. I don't know how much you keep up on that news. That was a little bit of a concern. I didn't see any police tape where I went though. I kind of came from this way. Maybe it's on the other side. So.
Do you have a Washington driver's license?
Yeah. Yep.
Is there a reason why you don't have your 23 sticker on?
Yeah, I'm having difficulty with address issues. It shows up on the computer as the latest, right? Yeah, I'm having difficulties with I could pay over the internet, no problem. They have no problem electronically taking the money and all that, but getting the sticker, I'm having difficulty because I'm moving so much. I'm traveling a lot.
Yeah.
So
dispatch told me your address or information comes back out of Idaho. Is that right?
Yeah. I'm trying. Yeah. But that's so far away from me right now that I don't go back and forth. I don't make big trips. I'm making small trips as I'm traveling around and just getting familiar with the country as best I can.
Do you have the middle name? Travis, what's your middle name?
Middle name? Oh, what's going on here? Let's listen. I don't even have your guys' first name. What's N?
I said Neil.
Neil Canoe. Okay, and then we got E. What's Easton? Ethan, and then what's M?
Matt.
Okay, because I want to look you guys up later, I guess. We're getting into great detail here.
So Travis, what's your middle name?
All right, let's hear your middle name.
Travis, what's your middle name?
I'm willing to exchange information with you.
Okay.
That's the best.
You have a vehicle here that's not properly registered.
Well, it's on the computer. It should show on the computer that it's up to date.
Properly registered here. Okay.
Well, I'm not registering.
It requires you to display current registration.
Well, if you go to court over this, I could prove that it's up to date.
Right, but it's still a violation of the state statute.
Well, all right. I need to see that statute. I'm not too familiar with it,
no,
so.
That's not how this works on the road, and you know.
Well, no, you learn. Yeah, you got to learn at some point. I know you guys can lie to me.
You want this interaction to be done and over with.
Yeah,
right?
no,
you
guys.
Want us to leave,
no, you guys.
You want to do that, and the fastest way.
Who approached who? Who approached who about nothing?
Honestly, the fastest way to get
I didn't ask you guys to check me out. I didn't. Did I ask you guys to check me out?
It's just our job, Travis.
No, you're going a job to harass people about nothing. All right. You got the information over the computer. You're going.
What we don't have though is we don't have your middle name and date of birth. Which is
yeah, and what I want is your information as well. I want to exchange information. And have a nice,
that we can give you, okay?
I'll give you well, what's protecting you from giving me your middle name? What is there a little law? Is there a little? Yeah, and what law? There's something in the law that says that you're not required to do that. Could it be the Fourth Amendment? All right. Who all does that law protect?
Travis Lacey, we're just trying to identify who you are.
Yeah, and I'd like to get to know who you guys are. How's the day? How long have you worked at your station?
That information you can do a data request or.
You can't just tell me because what? You don't know? You do know. You're withholding that information.
That's something you can do a data request for.
All right. Well, it's something I can also ask right here too. There's more than one option to get that information, right?
Travis, all I'm doing is I'm just asking for your.
Exactly. That's all I'm asking for you is what's your we're at middle name parts, so let's find out. Let's find out. Okay, what's protecting you from doing that? What prevents you from doing that? Was there a little policy? Is there law? Is it part of your police policies or the sheriff department policies?
I'm not going to get into that with you.
Okay. Well, do you want to get your prosecutor and ask them how this works?
How what works?
Well,
identifying you. My partner here is working.
It sounds like
the only reason this is being delayed right now is because you're refusing to give us.
You guys, who's delaying their middle name? All right, I'm asking you guys some information here. I'm willing to exchange information.
That's not how it works, Travis.
Yeah, I'm doing an investigation. I want to find out more about you guys. Let's get to know who each others are because I am new to this area. What's it like? What's it like here? How are the police? Are you guys honest? Are you guys? Is there a lot of crime here?
Travis, what's your end game?
Are you? What my end game is to find out exactly what you guys want to know about me. All right. So let's find out all we need to know about each other.
So, Travis, I don't know what your interactions have been like with the police before.
It's been great. I've been having great interactions.
Awesome. So why is it today that you don't want to give your middle name and date of birth?
Why is it that you don't want to give me your information?
That's not what we do. We give our first name, last name, and badge number.
Okay, that's sure. I'm happy to give that too. Yeah, that sounds like a good trade.
But do you know what Minnesota law requires?
But yeah, everybody falls
Minnesota
under
law, including case law, says you have to give your full name and
Okay.
date of birth to the police when requested.
All right,
If there's a belief that there's a violation of the law. And my sergeant has explained to you he believes that there's a violation of the law based on your license plate. So
yeah, let's get and who all falls under that? Who's accepted? Who has an exception to that?
A violator of a law is required to provide that
Okay.
information. That's all.
Is there somebody who's an exception to that rule in
What do you
some
mean
way?
by that?
Who is accepted from that rule, from your law, from the law, the Minnesota law?
You, sir.
And can you cite that law?
Which law?
The law you just talked about.
I just explained it to you.
Yeah, you explained it, but let's get the citation for it.
I don't have numbers for you, okay? I'm not going down that rabbit hole. What I'm just trying to explain to you.
Well, you have been going down quite a rabbit hole here.
Officer.
You guys have really been pushing an issue over nothing.
Okay. How long do you plan to stay in Minnesota, sir?
I don't know. It's maybe a couple more weeks. I don't know.
What brought you here to the Chanhassen City Hall?
I don't know. It's a nice library.
Well, the library's closed, so how come you're not over there right now?
They're closed at 5? I thought they were closed at 8.
Well, how come you're not over there and up here?
Wait. What? Are they closed, or are you questioning why?
I thought they were closed, but I could have been wrong on the hours.
Are we going to discuss? Are we going to talk about how they're closed or not?
Okay.
I mean, what's the problem? What's the problem with this car exactly? There's a problem with the plates. I did see you guys like snooping around, trying to look inside the car, and I mean you're comfortable hanging out there, you know, with a nice view of the car. Is there more than just the plates here?
Like there was no weapons on the seat, and there was no one else hanging out, and there isn't. So we're good.
I made it very convenient for you guys to park right in your parking lot. I'm surprised that you don't have a fence around for just your vehicles alone. I mean, you've seen that, I'm sure, right? Other police departments will have a nice little fence of protection around their vehicles so nobody messes with them. I didn't come in here to mess with your cars or, you know, duck in between your cars. And
we're not accusing you of that in any way, shape, or form.
Well, I mean,
looking at your car, it looks different than most of the cars because of all the stuff you have over it.
Yeah, and
so
I mean,
trying to protect the heat from coming in. I get that.
And it's a matter of I was trying to, like, you know, block the sun. I mean, I'm trying to.
I can respect that.
I'm trying to create some shade for.
And it's clear to me by looking right over here that you're most likely living out of your car.
Well,
so
I mean, I got a few things in there. I mean,
yeah.
I'm traveling around. I don't plan on making this place my home or anything.
Okay.
So
okay.
Matt, do you know your clear password and all that stuff? I
forget
mine, so
yeah.
that's the only reason why I haven't been able to go.
All we're trying to do is just get your information real quick.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm willing to exchange some information. I don't know why. Oh, we gotta have a look in there too. I can open up all the doors. I mean, I don't have anything to hide with this. Plain view. So
Travis, once we get your ID here, we can go from there.
I'd really like to find out more about you. How long have you worked here? You say I can get that later. Well, you can get my information later. I mean, this is crazy how you guys operate. You're clearly not working with transparency, okay? You're hiding a lot with and you seem to be in denial of your own law. All right? The law that you work under. And you don't respect people who enforce that law themselves. So, guess I'll stand over here. So you don't have too much to say, and you're a sergeant too. I'm surprised. You go up in the ranks. You sounds like you've probably interacted with quite a few people over your time here, and yet you. Yeah, okay. I'm willing to exchange information with you. It's not me denying you entirely. I mean, yeah, sure, I got the Fifth Amendment. I can plead.
Then give me your full name and date of birth.
Sure, let's exchange that information. I'd like to learn more about who you are. Neil Canoe. What's your middle name, Neil Canoe? Neil. You're not sharing that with me? Okay. And that's a personal choice because you can make that personal choice because there's some kind of right out there that we can exercise. To do that, maybe other countries. No, I suspect you of committing a crime. That's violating my Fourth Amendment rights. Okay, that's pushing the criminal element there. There's civil rights involved with this process because this isn't just a welfare check. Okay, Neil, you've gone beyond that. All right.
Wait until we get you identified.
All right. Well, what are we doing for the next steps? You want to take me down to the jail and fingerprint me over nothing, over non-crimes, non-emergency issues? I mean, there was a little, there's a little history with your civil rights, activities around here. You guys have kind of a reputation in the Minneapolis area, at least, over civil rights issues. So, you go ahead and build up on them.
Sir, I guess all we're asking at this point is just to identify it.
Yeah, let's find out who. Let's find out who everybody is. All right.
We've already told you who we are.
Yeah, you're I forget
Deputy
the Ed.
Larson,
Ed. You
Carver
said?
County Sheriff's Office, badge number 842.
Oh, no, okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, and you got a middle name?
I do. But
Okay.
I don't have to share that.
All right.
I'm sure our sergeant here has explained why we don't have to.
Well, I mean, he doesn't say anything really. I mean, well, I'm getting a little thirsty. I want to get a drink here. I got some water.
Well, we're gonna stay out here
Hey,
until we.
oh, you don't want me to drink? You want me to just thirst to death in
I don't want you to go back
this?
in your car because I
Well,
don't know what you have in your car.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm saying you can watch my hand. This is the free hand.
I get that.
But you'd rather have me sit here getting thirsty as you guys waste my time.
Obviously, yeah.
All right.
So I'm gonna give you a verbal warning today for the expired displaying
Oh.
expired registration on your vehicle.
Yeah, I got to work on that for an address. I need to work on getting a sticker. I want to get a sticker. I'm just having difficulty.
You just not have a primary address.
Yeah,
right now?
like where I stay long enough to receive. And it's difficult with communication with DMV in Washington.
Are you homeless?
I know. I've seen some stickers. I'm traveling. I've seen some stickers that say that the person's like indefinite. They get indefinite stickers, or they last, year after year. Man.
It's probably different from each state, but I know in the state of Minnesota, you're required to display a current registration. I understand that what you're saying is that the state computer would show that you have current registration.
That's what I'm.
The state. Hold on, let me just finish real quick here. So the state says that in Minnesota you have to display that. All right, you have to show it outward. Secondly, you have to have the plate displayed such that it's not obscured or blocked or whatever. And like I said, when I read this plate from a distance, I read it as A-O-Y instead of the correct way to read it is A-Q-Y, okay? And so that's, part of the reason I wanted to stop and talk to you today. The other part is if you look around the parking lot, there's no other vehicles set up like yours, okay? With all the windows covered, locked, or obscured, and I saw the shoes outside.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to make sure that you're okay. Obviously, you're fine. It looks like you're fine right now.
Thirsty.
Okay. You don't need any other help with anything?
Nope.
No? And I've given you a verbal warning today for the registration stuff, and you said you're going to work on taking care of that, and we're out of here for today, okay?
Okay, yep. Just maybe another hour when the sun goes down, it'll look more normal.
Well, it's tough to read it like.
But with this, I would maybe.
You'll just have to figure out a way to display it so that
maybe
it's
I
not
could.
obstructed.
Maybe I could. Okay, maybe I could try to file for an exemption in some way.
Well, I don't
just
know if that is good,
a safety exemption because this strap is.
That's something you'd have to take up with the state.
Maybe I could get a thinner strap. Maybe I could try to get a.
Do you have any questions for me at all, sir?
No.
All right, then we're out of here. Have a good
Okay,
night.
all right, have a good one.
Have a good rest of your day.
And that's what makes this stop worth paying attention to. The registration display issue was minor, and the obstructed plate came from the vehicle setup itself, not criminal intent. The computer already showed the registration was current, which is exactly why this ended as a verbal warning. The bigger issue was how quickly a simple conversation turned into a drawn-out confrontation over information and authority. Travis questioned why officers expected detailed personal information while refusing to provide the same level of transparency themselves. In the end, a quick warning about the plate strap and registration sticker would have resolved the entire situation within minutes. We made this video to share factual and educational information so viewers can protect themselves responsibly, and we do not advocate confrontation.
Why else did they call?
Why don't you investigate that? Like you said, they have video, right?
Well, I'm talking to you first.
YouTube thinks you'll love the video on the screen. Click to watch now.
I need your card. Yeah, I need her card.
Last but certainly not least, I would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to the behind-the-scenes team who worked for months on these videos to make them possible.